Hello and welcome back to another video here in the Lego room. I hope you are well. Today is the day we're going to do the June 1st buyer's guide for Lego Harry Potter, and we've got some fantastic looking sets to get through today and some ones that maybe just haven't quite hit the mark in my own opinion. If you're a Lego Harry Potter fan as well, we've got tons of Lego Harry Potter stuff coming on the channel throughout the next couple of weeks and months, so make sure you hit the subscribe button while you are there, and if you are a fan, drop a like on this video. I'm sure there's going to be something released on June the 1st that you are excited about. Let's dive right into it, and what better place to start than with set number 76452, which is the Quality Quidditch Supplies Store and the Ice Cream Parlour. This is 795 pieces, clocking in at £90 here in the UK. I'm not going to give you the American price because it will probably be subject to tariff changes, so it is all going to be in UK pounds sterling, this particular overview of sets. This set looks pretty good, it's got to be said. I am currently working on collecting and building the Diagon Alley through these scale sets we've seen over the last couple of years, and this will be something that I'll be quite happy to add to that. It's something I will probably be going out and getting on day one. I plan to get half a dozen of these sets on day one, and I'll probably walk you through most of them throughout the next week or two on the channel, if indeed you are a Lego Harry Potter fan. 795 pieces in this one, a whole handful of minifigures including the students and shop owners. Looks pretty good, and it's something that I probably will be grabbing on day one, and if not within the sort of first month or two of its release. One thing I might be holding off on for a little bit to grab, but will be grabbing at some point in the future because it's already got Mrs. Bricker's sign off. It's set number 76450, and this is the Hogwarts Express book Nuke, which you may have already seen online. They're doing a sort of range of book nukes this year, the Lego group, and this one's going to be 832 pieces, and you're going to get two figures in this as well. Even though it's more of a display diorama piece, you're going to get Harry, Ron, and you're going to get Hedwig and Scabbers in there as well, and this one's going to clock in at £90 in here in the UK for 832 pieces. Not too bad price per piece. Again, it has been missed ever so slightly there, but it is obviously a display piece designed to be displayed, and of course you can close it up as well. And we've already seen this with the Sherlock Holmes set already this year, and this is certainly a theme that I think they're going to go down, and of course opens up a ton of possibilities into different books that they could use for this theme, maybe themes that we haven't actually seen yet from the Lego group in different IPs. So that is something very interesting, and maybe something I will even make a video on in the future. The set that I'm probably most excited about grabbing, or certainly one of the sets that I'm most excited about grabbing on day one, is set number 76452. This is the Hogwarts Castle Modular System main tower. We are building the Harry Potter Hogwarts castle system at the moment over the last year or so, and this is the next part of it. And hopefully there'll be a picture on screen of what it will look like next to the Great Hall from last year. Set number 76454. This is £230 here in the UK, so quite a heavy price tag for what it is you're getting. It certainly has missed the price per piece once again. There's going to be 12 minifigures in this set, however, along with Fluffy, the three-headed dog, makes a return. A new mold by the looks of it as well for that particular three-headed figure. I was going to say minifig. It's not a minifig at all. It's a very big fig, and a three-headed one at that. Excited for that one. One that I've decided already, despite the price, that I'm committed to completing this Hogwarts system as well. Would have preferred it to be closer to the £200 mark, it has to be said, but I am going to be continuing to build the Hogwarts Castle system, and you can see that, of course, on the channel over the next couple of weeks, months, and probably years as well, because there's probably going to be more to add to this castle system throughout the next year or two. The next setup is a miss for me, and it's 76458. It's the Thestral Family, 548 pieces in this set, and I just don't love the way that this looks. It is one I may pick up further down the line were it to be on a deep discount, or indeed a half price discount, but I just don't think it looks particularly nice, and certainly from my perspective as a display piece, it's something that I feel is a bit more of a play scale sort of set. It's not something I would be using to display, and it's just not something I'm totally keen on. Maybe it's the sort of wing pieces, maybe it's the sort of connective ball joints. It just doesn't quite fit the bill for something that I am after. That set is £60 if you are interested in it, and it will have 548 pieces for £60. So again, price per piece missed there, and no minifigures in that set either. The cheapest set coming out on June the 1st for LEGO Harry Potter is set number 76448, which is a Forks mini build, and this is only £18 here in the UK, and it has 299 pieces, so very reasonable on the price per piece. But hopefully, as you can see from the images, this will have a lot of small pieces in there. And the Forks figure, interesting looking, kind of reminds me of the Hedwig Privet Drive set from a year or so ago. Doesn't quite look right, but I think quite a good set for a LEGO Harry Potter fan, particularly for a younger fan as well. A good price per piece there, and a good sort of price for younger fans to afford there as well. Not a bad set altogether. It just isn't for me, just the way that it looks, I have to say. One set I'll absolutely be grabbing on day one, and this is set number 76449, and it is their take on the Monster Book of Monsters, the Chomping Monster Book, I believe it is called. And this set is going to be £55 here in the UK. It will be 518 pieces, so price per piece not too bad. It's just about there on the borderline. You will get a minifigure in this set as well, which will be Neville with a tiny accessory of the Monster Book of Monsters as well. £55, I think it looks great. I know they did this as a sort of gift a couple of years ago, but I think this size looks pretty good. I'll be really curious to see what it looks like in hand, and just how it'll display with the other Harry Potter shelf items. Two sets to go, and one that I will grab, but I'll probably grab it further down the line. It is set number 76445. It's the Herbology Class, and this is also to go in amongst the Hogwarts Castle system, kind of like that Potions Class was a year or so ago. It's designed to be slid into the Hogwarts system that is currently being built. This set has 390 pieces for £45. So again, price per piece not amazing. There are 3 minifigures in this set, however, which is a star cry from the 5 that we got in the £35 Potions Class, which is just something to point out and bear in mind. You'll get Professor Sprout, Neville and Hermione in this set as well. So 3 figures, £45. One that I'll probably wait for a discount to grab further down the line. I'll be looking to try and pick that up closer to that £30 mark. And finally, set number 76451. This is something I've been very excited about, and I've made a video about this set on its own, which is, of course, Aunt Marge's visit to 4 Privet Drive. This set has seen a price increase since we first spoke about it. It was rumoured to be £80. It looks like it's going to be £90 here in the UK, which is slightly difficult to stomach, but probably not as difficult as it's going to be for our American friends, who will, of course, face the sort of fees of the tariffs as well during this price increase. This set is going to have 631 pieces. So 631 pieces for £90. You can see why that's quite difficult to stomach. There will, of course, be 5 minifigures in there as well, including Ripper the dog, as well as a sort of bonus 6 fig there as well. And the Aunt Marge is, of course, an inflated Aunt Marge, which looks very cool, I must say. I'm really looking forward to having that floating above my 4 Privet Drive. And one of the big sort of things I spoke about in the past was, would this be modular, or would it indeed close back, kind of like the Burrow did last year? And it looks as though it is going to be a closed back version of 4 Privet Drive. I would love to, of course, see a modular version of this further down the line, something bigger, something a bit more expanded, kind of like we saw with the Burrow, but that is maybe for a year or two down the line. I will, however, at this point, happily take the fact that this will be able to be closed up, and will probably display quite nicely as a result, with Aunt Marge floating off into the distance. That is every single single set that is coming out for Lego Harry Potter on June the 1st. Let me know what you are going to do with your money on June the 1st if you're going to grab any of these sets. Thank you so much for watching. If you're a first time watcher, we sincerely appreciate it. Do hit the subscribe button while you're there if you're a Lego Harry Potter fan, and make sure you stay tuned. We've got a ton of Lego Harry Potter stuff coming in the future, including of course some of the sets that we've already touched on today. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.